Alright. I don't know if you need to adjust your volume or anything for... This one's a little bit louder than I had the other. So, we finished, fixing some of the stuff. And we're going to the morgue because we still have to fix some stuff. That's not very clear, but in essence, we're trying to get the we got rid of the water. We got rid of the water that was blocking in the entrance to the cistern. We're trying to take a passage through the bottom, but there's poisonous fungi that we need a antidote thing for. So we're in the morgue looking for an antidote because it says that you can find one here. And that's pretty much everything we know. I lit those candles earlier, before, not earlier in the stream, but like last time we saved, right before we saved. You were probably asleep, so I went back outside.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
Baby, would you be interested in the sequels?
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this night?
The sequels to Amnesia.
If not,
This is the
pray
first
my
one.
Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
There is also Amnesia Rebirth and Amnesia Bunker, which are progressions to the main story. And then there is technically Amnesia Justine, although I can't make it through. I've only done it one time because it's very hard and I can't. It's difficult. And then there's technically also Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, which the 10th anniversary was like yesterday. But those two are kind of bad games. They're not really... They don't involve the main story, and they also don't play very well and stuff. And they're not that scary either. I don't care for those ones. And they also don't even last that long. They're very short games. But I would be interested in playing, again, Amnesia Rebirth with you. And then Amnesia Bunker came out earlier this year, and I've been planning on getting it, but I didn't get it because I got Resident Evil 4 already, and I got another new game, and I got, I think... Yeah, I technically got two other new games, so I didn't want to like buy a third one without like playing the others first at least. So I see the unravel of this one, to be honest, but if you want to play, I'll watch gladly. Alrighty, I'll take that as a yes, because I don't think it's that bad. You're not gonna have nightmares or anything, you'll be fine. But I think it's a fun experience, and also it's almost October. Not almost exactly, but like...
Don't kill her.
you know, Halloween. I am in, especially if the graphics got better. They definitely did get better. Bunker is a up-to-date game, and I think it's optimized for like the PlayStation 5. And then Rebirth is it's not like very old. It's only like a year or two old. So it's mostly up to date. I don't think it's
I hear you
optimized.
breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
I don't think it's optimized, but it is a new game, so it just by default it has better graphics, essentially. Plague outbreak. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness, affecting their entire body. He's using the wrong form of affecting. It's with an A if it's a verb. It's with an E if it's a noun. I don't know why, but it just is. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity. But it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Do you think I'm getting better at reading? Like maybe a little bit. I'm always gonna like skip over some words sometimes, but like I'm putting character into it. Alright, which one should we do first? Probably the note. Vaccine trials. The vaccine, enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer, is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually, I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. It is a bit odd that I mean, it's not odd, but I think they purposefully made it so that you see that he doesn't spare his servants, he just lets them die, but he does protect the life of the prisoners. Alright, you ready? Bright white light in 3, 2, 1. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow, and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. I'm not really sure where the practice of keeping bodies like this, like inside of the wall, came from.
Find her!
But it's kind of odd. And then it's kind of odd. I feel like, what difference would it be on, like, shelves, you know? Let me think. Pipe. Pipe. There is something missing. You cannot penetrate the skull. Okay then. Why it would have to be the skull, I don't know. I would presume that if we touch this, we just get hurt. No need to inject the blood again. Okay then. But can we have, like, the pipe and the needle? Because that would, like, probably be useful for something else. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't like that it pulls my fucking view away. I know he's going insane, and I know it's now very, very blurry, but like... Okay, I will keep hiding here. Okay, and that didn't help my sanity. So now I have everything I need. He broke down this door. Alright, so we came out of the morgue, we hid, he left, we came out. This thingy where we filled up the oil, and I said it was odd that yeah, you're fine. I don't mind waiting a little bit. I didn't want you to miss any of the scary parts. We came out of the morgue. This little thingy where I complained that we can't fill the fucking lantern with this oil. This is the passage that we were trying to go through. Earlier, if we had gone down here, below this level, it would have been flooded. And then we removed the water in the cistern, but then it still has this fungi spore in the air. So we took the injection and now we can go. I think realistically, even if it was the wrong oil, I understand that certain lanterns need certain types of oil that have different properties. Like, there's definitely a difference between light oil and heavy, thick oil. But I think you could still, like, mix them to a certain degree and get more burn time out of it without making it too thick. But it is. I don't like this part. Maybe because of space? I don't think that there's a issue with space. Considering that we have like 12 of these bottles. Well, it doesn't help because it's more work to do than put them on a shelf. Oh, you're watching? Oh, okay. Alright. I was texting you in the past. Anyway, I don't really like this room or this area. You can make your guesses as to why. Well, it's on the other side of the rock. There's no way you couldn't reach that after jumping. And then this one goes all the way up now somehow. I don't exactly remember what happened. Worried. Yep, I hear some bad shit. If it were up to me, I would climb up here and travel on top of the pipe. So that I'm not splashing down here. It's slower, no doubt, but better than being dead.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please don't take me! Nobody ever return!
It's a good game, but it has a lot of annoying features, being that it was very experimental and old. The flashback thing is very obstructive. The new games don't have shit like that. The new, like the sequels to this one. rotate him a lot. I guess he's too heavy or something. This does look like the one that was chasing us, though. His jaw screwed up. I don't know if the shadow did this to him. I would presume so, because it hurts Daniel if he steps on it, but I don't know. I'm scared. I feel bad about this. Wait. Did we do this properly? Is there something else in here? Maybe there's something in here? We got the house, but like I'm not seeing any other thing in here. And there's no way to get out. Like, what the fuck? Question marks?
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
What? Scary. He is inside. This one only takes 2 swings to break the door down. It's not really clear if he killed the other one, but he seems kind of like stronger. I think he's generally accepted as being stronger. I mean, he cut through the bars, for one thing. This is the part that I really don't like. You may recognize this from Resident Evil. We are in a loop right here, and he's guarding the exit. So there's not really any two ways about it. The exit is over that way. This is just one square loop. He went there. He's following us now, though. I will hide on the ladder? Maybe. No, he's walking away. He admits defeat, okay. That was spooky. You can't sneak by him. He will trigger if you pass that point, no matter what. Even if you don't run or anything. I tried sneaking by the first time, and then he caught up to me because I wasn't sprinting. And I died. We are nearing the end, by the way. We're quite deep down here. And, there's not a whole lot left. That is the way forward. So we want to go this way, look for something.
9th of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So he killed someone to save himself. Someone who wasn't attacking him. I didn't think it would work. So I was like, maybe we have to like try it once so that it tells us something. And that one doesn't do anything, and then this one is just caved in. I've never taken that ladder back down, but like, I also don't want to, if you don't mind. I don't want the wind to blow them out. Just... I don't see anything else.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
That is an important question that a lot of people don't want to answer.
Help me. Who's the switch? Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sectum is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my arm, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
I don't know why it's called a choir. I don't really know the
I
origin.
hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Heim, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine. What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
He means the lever upstairs, is what he's referring to.
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. was once quite important, you know.
I'll let
Baron
him talk.
Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
He'll say more in a second.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Ow. I didn't mean to touch the thing. I wanted to just get closer.
Finally, and the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
So that's also an interesting concept.
My pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
He asks Daniel, he's surprised that he doesn't know him, and then he asks Daniel, is it the world? It's forgotten.
One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
I don't know if that's true or not, making temples out of caves. It seems like a nice idea though.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennenberg.
I think if he was hundreds of years old, he would look skinnier than this, to be honest. Like, a lot. I think he would look like
I was a
a
brave
skeleton.
man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Obviously, he looks emaciated right now, but he... not like what I'm saying.
Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Is that all?
My pupil, Johann Meyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it. I've always hoped Fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Fire will reveal himself. You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you noticed, but the scratch marks. The scratch marks.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Not just someone being restrained, but something happening to them while they were restrained.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. you're a good boy, Tiger. And I appreciate your compliment. But I
Hopefully, hopefully they don't blow out. Like it would actually take a lot to blow out a torch. Like a lot to blow out a whole ass torch, like a 2-foot long with a thick head. It's not like a birthday candle, you know?
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in the dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Did it blow out my shit? No. It just blew out this. Can I light that one? I wonder if we can, hold on, I want to go up there and try to light it. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. We have plenty of health though, we're not gonna need it. I don't think you can, it's too high up. Unless I can, like, stand on this rock. No. Nope. No. Alrighty. Oh, this is the wrong way. Hold on. I think.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Good to see you. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Okay.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company. But
Let me try and go back up there. And then try and see if one of the levers works. Because I think that we can do that first. Oh my goodness, the stairs are too steep on the right side to physically get up. Oh, okay, we both opened those. Alright. Then, that is good. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
There's something else. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
I like Agrippa, he's alright. He's supportive. It's nice. I know I'm like using a lot of them here, but we have a lot, and then I don't have to use things so much. Is there a thing? There we go. We still got one back. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer, if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks so wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling carnct. I will have to address Wire with this, and as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So that's the name of the one that chased us in the water earlier. You're gonna get a bright white screen in 3, 2... In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one. And the same Alexander who helped who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. It's an interesting passage. Let me see if this is the right area, and then we will save, and if it's not, then we won't. A thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window, and will this ever end, he thought. That is a horny loading screen. Anyway, I think this is the right one. This is where I wanted to leave it off. This is the perfect way to end this one and preface the next, and should be final section of the Dark Descent, because there's not that much left. There's only about like an hour and a half at most. Maybe not at most, about an hour and a half if I continue to read some of these, but I'm trying to read them. Maybe you'll want to re-listen sometime.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines. Take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Daniel, salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Alright. So, shall we end here? I'll save it. And we will go in that room probably. I mean, definitely in the next part. We might start off in somewhere else. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we can save it here. Essentially, what we just discovered was Daniel didn't just murder people. He didn't just murder one person to save himself. He cut up people who were still alive. He cut up a lot of people who were still alive. And that's why he couldn't take it anymore, and he drank the thing to give him amnesia so that he would forget it all, because he was too guilty. Anyway. We save it then. Paint the man, cut the lines. I'll message you on Insta. A hobby of his. Alright. I love you.